Pay attention, you bastards.
You gotta watch who you leave your kids with. If y'all have not heard the story, this girl Marquetta, she was a babysitter. She was dealing with the dad. So her and the dad had a history. And I'm sure he did something crazy, whether he cheated on her, whether he's doing her wrong, whatever that was, right? She felt like when he leaves, I'ma now get back at him, but through the kid. The guy leaves his child with this girl, thinking it's gonna be all good, thinking that she's just gonna babysit. He comes back to the house, and when he gets to the house, he sees blood everywhere. He looks at her, it's blood on her shirt, blood on her hands. She holding a knife. So she walking around pacing back and forth, right? He goes to the room, rushes to the room to see his little girl stabbed up by this babysitter. All because he did the babysitter wrong. He was dealing with the babysitter, probably cheated on her, like I said, probably was, she was probably taking him serious and he wasn't really rocking with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get some and then dip out. He paid for it through the child. And I want to tell y'all, man, y'all got to be careful who y'all leave y'all kids around. You have to be careful. You have to be careful who you leave your kids around, right? Because this thing happens frequently, right? This is just something that made it to the internet. You know what I'm saying? This is something that made it out to where we could talk about it and learn from it. But this type of stuff happens all the time. If you dealing with I don't care if you're a woman dealing with a man or you a man dealing with a woman. If you dealing with somebody, be careful who you leave around your kids. Be careful who you let in your inner circle. Be careful, because you thinking, oh, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? She'll never do that to me. She'll never do that to my kid. Whole time, no. It's something in the lady head that snapped and said, you know what? I'm not gonna let him get away with this. And then not just well, I'ma just, any way to kill a child is crazy. But not just I'm gonna do something small, I'm gonna stab the kid over and over. It's a little girl, it's a 3-year-old. We're not talking about no adult, no older girl. We're not talking about, no kid that's 15, 16. No, this is a little 3-year-old, right? And the way that she did this little girl is I can't even think about, what's going through her head when she's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Or what was going through her head prior to doing this. But it just goes to show that it's things that go on in people's head that we don't know. You have to be careful who you bring around your kids. You have to be careful. And then she goes as far as to write words in blood on his wall. So with the blood of his kid, she writes on the wall some note or whatever. They didn't put the note out there, but all they said was that she wrote on the walls a note to him with the blood of his kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's some crazy people out there. Y'all got to be careful who y'all leave around your kids. This should be a lesson to everybody. Don't be so quick to just, they with their friends. They with their friends' parents. I know the mom. I know the dad. I'm not. Listen. Anytime I drop my daughter off anywhere, and she 13 and she just started going places like this. She just started staying over, going to, not even staying the night, but just going and, going to parties, and I leave her for a few hours because I'm so paranoid. You know what I'm saying? I'm so paranoid that I don't, and I'm not trying to be that parent where it's like you don't let your kid do nothing, but I'm just so paranoid because of things like this. It's things like this that make me be like, man, I can't just be leaving my kid with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And those of you who are so quick to leave your kid with anybody, so quick to let them walk to school by themselves, so quick to let them go over their friend's house and spend the night, so quick to let them go to the mall by themselves or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, be careful. It's crazy people out here that have screws loose in their heads. Y'all have to be careful, right? Because this story was sick when I seen it. It was sick. Just imagine You going somewhere, you thinking it's all good. You go out with your boys or whatever the case may be. You come back to the crib thinking that you about to pick your child up. You know what I'm saying? Whole time, your child in the room dead because you dated this babysitter, you know what I'm saying, and didn't treat her right. You know what I'm saying? And thought it was all good. So this should be a lesson to everybody. Do not treat people foul for one, but also do not leave your kids around people. Vet these people. Know these people. I wouldn't care if it's family. Vet these people. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, especially with your little babies. Be careful. You know? So again, man, I send my condolences to the family. Send my condolences to the little girl. Like I said, she didn't even have a chance to really grow up and be something. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a chance to really get out here and just live her life. Get out here and be a kid. Get out here and go 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a chance to get out here and go to elementary, go to middle school. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a chance to go to high school. She didn't have a chance to be able to, she'll never have a prom. You know what I'm saying? She'll never have her first date. She'll never ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? She'll never be able to hop on some skates. You know what I mean? All because you got these crazy people out here that'll take a kid's life because of something that they're going through. So, as I said, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to keep saying this. Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson. Be careful who you have around your kids. Be careful. Till next time, y'all.